Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make the coral bracelet. So the first step is to set up your loom. So what I've done is I've taken out my left and middle pin bar. I have my middle pin bar off to the side, and I've placed my left and right pin bar on my big base plate right here so they can both fit on that. And that makes this big long piece that we need to make the bracelet. So yeah. So now to start placing our bands. So I'm going up on my loom with 19 bands. I have a fairly small wrist, not too big. If you have a bigger wrist, I would recommend going up by 20 or 22. If you have a smaller wrist, I would definitely recommend going up by 15 or 16 because you can also take off bands if you need to. So all you need to do is make a single chain going up your loom. Just like this. Remember, I'm going up by 19 bands. If you're not sure how many bands you need to place, make a single bracelet and see how many bands it takes until it can fit around your wrist, and then use that amount to make this. So once you're done placing your bands, it should look like this. And now I'm going to show you how to make the corals. So to make the corals, you will need 4 bands you want the color of your corals to be, and 1 band the color you used for your chain. So take 2 of your colored bands and your 1 band, put the 2 bands over that 1 band, sorry there's a piece of hair, fold that over just like that so you'll see something like this, grab the 2 bands that you see there and pull. It should make a slip knot. Turn it around. Take your other 2 bands. Fold that over just like that. Grab those 2 you see peeking out between these 2 loops and pull. And just like that. I'll show you that one more time with this one. So fold that over. Grab those 2. And pull. Flip it over and do the same. Just like that. So now we're going to make these turn into this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 1 band between your fingers, and all you're going to do is roll them. Here, I'll focus so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay? And you're just going to roll the bands in between your fingers just like this until you can see those little tassels kind of forming, and then let go. Just like that. So you're going to do that with every single one of the bands. If you're wondering how many of these you will need, pretty much you need 1 less of how many bands you placed for your chain. Since I placed 19 bands, I'm going to be making 18 of these. Just like that. I'll show you that one more time. Last 2. I warn you now, this project does hurt your fingers a little bit just because you have to roll a lot. But it's all worth it in the end. Alright, just like that. To save time, I've actually pre-made my corals, so now we're going to move on to placing them on the loom. So now to place your corals, you're going to get your first color. And pretty much you're going to make this into a cap band. So you're going to take it, go like this, just like that, and you're going to place it on the 2nd pin just like that. And then you're just going to continue this for every single peg, but make sure you're skipping the first one. So Just like that. Twist and place. I try to keep my corals off to the side so it's easier for me to loop them. Okay, here's my fourth one. And fifth one. So now you're just going to do this for every single peg. Sorry guys, when I told you that, I was thinking of a different bracelet. For your chain, if you place 19 bands, then you actually will need 19 corals. Sorry about that, so I just went ahead and made one extra. And I'm placing that last one there. So sorry about that. Alright, so once you're done placing your corals, you just turn your loom around. And now we're going to start looping our bands. So you're going to reach in behind your double looped band right there. Grab the bottom band and loop it forward. You might want to hold on to your corals just so they don't fall off, because sometimes when you're looping them they tend to do that. So you're just pretty much reaching in behind the cap band, grabbing the bottom, looping it forward. Just like that. I'll show you that a few more times. Okay, so now I'm going to finish that. So once you're done looping your bands, you're going to get a C-clip, and you're going to place it on these bands that you started off with, right here, and just clip them like that. Now go to the end of your loom, and you can now take off your bracelet. So just with my fingers, I'm pulling it off. Sometimes that happens. Alright. So now, I'm taking this end and attaching it to my C-clip. So once you're done attaching both ends to your C-clip, you're done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this video. This is one of my favorite bracelets to make. So, bye!